What are compost piles? Well, compost is an organic decomposed matter that can be used as a fertilizer in your soils that can also help the environment. A compost pile is a bin or just a small area where there is healthy soil and sometimes earthworms that can help decompose your organic materials, such as your uneaten banana peel or an unused zest of an orange. Here are some supplies you will be needing for this project. Some dirt, a drill which is optional, some water, a durable tub or bucket, and some worms, which are also optional. The first step is to add your dirt into your bucket. Add about 1/2 of your bucket first. Once you are done adding your dirt, add some water and carefully mix it with your hands. You can gradually add more water into your dirt until the dirt clumps together in your hand and is not too dry that it will fall apart, but not too wet that it becomes mud. You do not have to use bag sorter like we did, but if this is all you would like to do for your compost pile, this is perfectly fine. Just make sure to rake it through with your hands every couple of days. This next part is not needed and is optional for the project, but if you would like to add some ventilation to your compost bin, you can take a drill and add some holes. If you don't know how or are unable to add the holes to your compost bin, please remember that this part is optional. But if you do choose to add the holes, you may use another tool to create the holes if you are uncomfortable with using an electric drill. Also, please remember that an electric drill can be a dangerous tool, so make sure you have someone helping you just in case. If you would like to, you may add some earthworms to your compost pile. We do not have any, so this is the end of the tutorial. Once you are content with your soil and bin, you can add your food scraps and make sure to cover it generously with your soil to decompose.
When you begin making your own compost, there will be some problems you'll need to watch out for. For example, the compost piles can reach high temperatures due to the bacteria in the compost. If you're using worms, you'll need to constantly monitor the pile since worms can't tolerate high temperatures. Compost can also become breeding ground for harmful bacteria, so be sure to handle the compost carefully. Even though composting is an eco-friendly way to dispose of most foods, there are some items that should not be composted. Dairy products and meat can attract bugs and rats to your compost. Diseased plants, or ones covered in pesticides, can contaminate your compost and the plants that you use to compost on.
Here are some reasons why you should make a compost bin. It makes sure that any unused food scraps are put back into the environment. It reduces any carbon footprint and methane emissions from landfills. It lowers the need for artificial fertilizer and encourages the growth of microorganisms that can help break down organic matter, hence using your old compost to create new compost.